Hello, Willsgcreed here, coming at you with my very first podcast. I'm not really sure how I want to record this, but yeah, we're gonna have my inventory on Cisco open. I'm going to then basically talk, and you can basically look at my inventory. Does that sound good? It's like I tried recording me like throwing smokes on Mirage, one of the attempts I made at this, but it failed. So let's talk about. So we're going to start off by thanking you for affiliate, then we're going to talk about the history of this channel, CSGO/R6 stuff, and then we're going to round off today's thing by talking about the history of Keeper/Cosmos and my opinions on the eventual collapse/disbanding back in... Is it September? Did we say September was when it collapsed? Oh well, anyway. As this is loading, I just want to say, ever since I started streaming, I wanted to get to a point where I had a subscription button. I think when I first started streaming, it was only like for partners, but yeah, when affiliate came out, I was like, yeah, that's something I want. I want to get to affiliate, which I have sort of done. I won't dab. That'd be not very good. So yeah, I am super thankful for getting to affiliate. It means like the world to me to be in a Twitch affiliate. Hopefully we can keep on going and eventually get partner. It's wishful thinking, admittedly, but it would be nice. I do believe we can make it. I do believe that I can, if I stream the right games, improve my stream and get more viewers and get more people into our community. Okay, so to celebrate I did a factory new Cayman giveaway, which is a skin for the USP in this game of Counter-Strike Club Offensive. Only 2 people entered, both of which were my moderators. No one else actually joined the chat, even for the giveaway, so it feels bad, man. So yeah, I wanted to do this back in like September or October, because I think like it would have been timed better, because it was like what, 3 months ago now we got affiliates, and I was like, yes, I got affiliates. But yeah, okay, it's like I don't really know how to thank you. It's like I can only really just say thank you for helping me get to affiliates. It's like, this is kind of also a gift, so like maybe once or twice a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, you'll get a podcast out of me where I'll just talk about shit. If you have anything you want me to talk about, or just in general questions, I will have like a Q&A segment, I guess, in this. Feel free to leave questions down below. Anyway, let's talk about... Okay, my very first stream that I can actually remember was a CSGO stream. It was a matchmaking game. We got stream sniped. And yeah, I didn't stream like after that for a very long time. Yeah. There were people in my chat, but like, yeah, I didn't have the ability to reach out then. The only thing I could do was maybe like tab out and quickly check my stream and be like, okay. Pun. I think it was like maybe 2016 when I started streaming properly. I did like a load of, like, maybe when I was like waiting for my GCSE results and stuff, I started streaming some Counter-Strike, which was good. Yeah. This is my kniff. Very nice. Yeah, I did stream a decent amount in 2016. Not as much as what I really would have liked to, I guess we'll say. It's like... I stream. It's like, yeah, 2017. I started streaming like more consistently when I entered like sixth form and shit. Yeah, I managed to get a fairly consistent viewer base, I guess we'll say, because I had friends that tuned into my stream a decent amount. I stopped speaking to them in in October, which I guess we can move along to now. Yeah, I made a grave error in judgment, and yeah, fully deserved what happened. If I'm honest, I thought at the time I was doing like the right thing, because I thought like it would, but yeah, whatever. Shit happens. I made a grave error. I think I then took. I'm not sure what happened. I think I maybe took like a 2-week break after. Cause yeah, to figure out like whether I was gonna try and apply to like somewhere else to try and finish my A levels and potentially go uni, or whether I would basically just find an apprenticeship / job. And yeah. We'll be talking about this a bit later, but yeah. I then started streaming again in November. I forget what happened, but at a point I was just like, fuck it, and basically took a whole month off. And then I got to the new year, and January came around, and I was like, you know what? Willsgcreed is getting affiliates. I'm going to start streaming again. So yeah, January 2018, I basically grinded. Well, I wouldn't say it was a proper grind, because like I only stream like Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you get what I mean. I worked hard, you know, tried to increase my numbers. I played like a load of story-based games like Metro. Metro was sick. The only thing is, Metro happened, I think, before I started uploading to YouTube, so it's like, perhaps if you want, I can replay them, and maybe also the Amnesia games that are on YouTube. Because, yeah, I thought, I can't be asked to record YouTube videos due to stuff, and yeah, I'll just upload streams, like story mode based games. I then started playing Counter-Strike. I then got a request from one of my mods to play the Containment Breach Unity version, and those streams are back on my YouTube channel once again. Thank you, Shifty4, for the suggestion. Without that, I would not have started playing regular Containment Breach version 1.3.9, which is what I oh shit, wrong thing, lol. Didn't mean to open console. It's like, yeah, I didn't mean to open my console then, but yeah. So, I then played 1.3.9, I then eventually completed that. That's the update for Containment Breach. And on the last stream, I got my first non-friend donation. Very nice. Yeah, I then basically mostly grew off Secret Laboratories as I then switched to Secret Laboratory. Makes sense. I know. Yeah, I'm now starting to move away from that because I don't really like the idea that I have almost 30 streams of that game, but only like, I think it's like 10 on my YouTube channel for CSGO and like less than 5, I think, for Rainbow Six Siege. So it's like, I want to get those like up till around about the 20s. So it might be a few months before I actually... It's like, I might still play Secret Laboratory, but it's probably not going onto YouTube unless something funny happens. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get at. Because, yeah, I don't really like the idea of, yeah, basically mostly being a Secret Laboratory streamer. I want to also expand to New Horizons, which is why I always hammer the point that I have a Discord that you can suggest games or videos for me to react to. One of my favourite streams was actually a video I had to react to, which was, what was it, Questions for Statists by the ANCAP/Libertarians. I had fun, I'll admit, responding to that. Also, for those that don't know, around about here on the magazine, there's like a skull, basically. That's what this is. Don't know if you probably did know that, because if you're watching this, you're probably a Cisco person. But yeah, okay, and then yeah, we got affiliate. I streamed 7 Days to Die because yeah, I had a Fortnite challenge and I basically said to moderator JK, if you play the duo / with a friend, yeah, so I could do that Fortnite challenge back in the days of season 5. I will play like 7 days with you and Jordan, and they were like deal, and I basically streamed it, and I got like 11 viewers. I think it was like 11 or 13 viewers that the peak was, but yeah, it was so amazing because that basically pushed me over the average of 3 viewers needed to get 2 affiliates. And then yeah, I got affiliate off that stream, which is what it says in 7 Days to Die stream 1. Link probably won't be in the description because I'm probably going to create a new copy pasta for my fucking what's it called? Yeah, my fucking podcast episodes. I'm not going to timestamp it, but if someone else wants to, I'll just pin your comment above. Okay, yeah, and then we just get to this point where it's like, yeah, I'm starting to move away from Secret Laboratory. That's basically the history of my channel. Oh, wait, the last thing I do want to point out as far as that's concerned is that I do have a load of clips from this year, which in, like, maybe mid-December, just before Christmas, or, like, or in that week between Christmas and New Year. Since I probably won't stream much. I might stream, I'm not sure. We'll see, we'll get to that bridge when we come to it. We'll get a, yeah. I will probably get all the clips together and try and make a YouTube video out of it. For highlights. And then I might just, like, be like, I don't know how it'll work, but yeah, I'll try and do a Willsgcreed 2018 highlight reel. Yeah. That's what's probably going to be Wagwan in the, well, or it might at the latest get, it will be done at the latest like halfway through January, but it'll probably be done late December, early January, more than likely. So yeah, let's move on to, what was it I said, Cisco / R6 stuff. So we'll start off with Cisco. As you saw back, well, as you'll see when we get to here, I went to the major. Not this one though, the one I got gold for. Even though I will admit I would not have minded going to Boston, that would have been sick. But anyway. Yeah, I went to the major in London for 2 days. Well, I was only really there at the venue for the Saturday, and I got to meet up with 2 people that I play CSGO with. Danny 2K, I think, is also a mod who also does stream very good. And Scruffy, who's also from basically the same server, and it was so sick. It was chill, like, yeah, it was nice meeting them. It was probably that was probably my favorite recent memory, going to that major. It was so sick. I remember how fucking awful I felt on the Sunday morning because I had to go back to, yeah, I had to go back home because I'd booked the early train like an idiot instead of booking the early train on the Monday, which would have been much smarter. But yeah, hindsight's a bitch. What can you say? It's like, it was nice being there for like the Saturday, I guess we'll say. It was like, it was just so chill. Yeah, it was just amazing. It was just amazing. It was so sick. But yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I'm only Ali, but I am global on Wingman. I'll show that right now, the global elite. I was Supreme ages ago, I'm trying to get back to Supreme. Oh my god, they're so beat up at the front wall. Oh well. In my opinion, it's for me too late to get like a StatTrak factory new one. I'll just keep this minimal wear one because it's also got the 6-song gas sticker on that I put on it. Shred one probably coming soon. I don't know why I put a Fallen sticker on this. I don't know if I've ever seen him do a fucking 5-7 play, but he probably has. But yeah, so the Face It Major was amazing. In hindsight, I wish I'd have went there for like the quarterfinals and final as well. You know, that would have been sick. Chanting smooth, yeah. I'm not obviously gonna chant because right here, right now, because it's like what, almost 5. It is past 5. Jeez, that's how you know I've been I think I attempted. So the first time I tried to record this was back on Tuesday after I did my after I did that stream. I then tried to. I've now tried to record it like 3 times today, which is annoying. But yeah. Honestly, I might start skipping skins that I don't believe are relevant to be showcased. Yeah, some interesting logic in matchmaking I will point out. So basically, what was it like? I have had some rants in the mod chat on one of the servers I'm modding about how not intelligent matchmaking people are. We'll use that to describe it. Oh yeah, this is one of the skins I got donated. This was the skin I was referring to earlier, by the way. Yeah, it came with the SK sticker on it, and I was like, yeah, I don't want it. I'll keep it on it. Only 130 kills though, because yeah. And some of them were some naughty flicks back when Cosmos used to play, well, Keeper / Cosmos used to play Striker. I can still remember on Cash absolutely destroying 92k. Feels good, man. My Glock I've had for ages, not gonna lie. And yeah, I think after this, there's nothing else I really want to showcase, because the rest is just dead skins. Perhaps I could go back and show off a few of these. So yeah, like, it's kind of hard to rank up, you know, when you solo queue and you occasionally get, like, not intelligent teammates. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's like, Rainbow Six for me has been much better. Basically, yeah, Rainbow Six is just, in general, a more fun game. I have every single operator. Hopefully before the end of the season I'll be able to buy the Majesty and Sovereign skins. But I can't really get into it. Okay. There's literally nothing else I really want to talk about. Maybe I could also add that I have better experiences, I guess we'll say, in like ranked than I do in matchmaking. Like, yeah. I think it's just time to move on to Cosmos / Keeper. Okay, so it's like, I'm going to basically tell the story from what I can remember, and then I'm going to add my opinion / everyone else's opinions to it. Well, my opinion anyway, on like what happened. So, we begin with, not long after I actually joined the server, they formed it, like, they formed Keeper Esports, and they had their very first matches and stuff as a 5. Basically, yeah, it formed not long after I joined the server. About a few days, I think it was like a week maybe after, or a few days after, I got asked to basically be the stand-in, so they could, like, yeah, if they ever needed the stand-in, they could just call me in for, like, let's just say someone was ill, and I was like, yeah, that's chill, I'll stand in if necessary. I then got a message of, I think he was the IGL, he became the IGL anyway when I was part of there, up until Finnick basically took over, but we'll get to that when we come to it. I don't know what his letters stand for, but we'll just call him Crit, because it is literally KRT, and that sounds like Crit. Even though I forget what the fuck his name was actually meant to mean, but yeah. So yeah, my man basically then my man, you know. Man basically just messaged me man messaged me basically saying, yeah, we have a vacancy, and since you're the man, we're basically going to promote you to the main roster, which basically meant it would be me, Lemon, KRT, I think it was then like June and Chappie. So yeah, it was nice. I think it was Chappie asked me if like after a few months I'd be down to go LAN. I was like, yeah, of course. LANing would be sick. It never happened. Anyway. Chappie left after our first game together, which is a shame because I actually saw potential in the team. I also then got added to the Snapchat group, which I think still exists today. The only thing is no one uses it, but anyway. Then I think a few days later, Joan left, and it basically was... I don't even remember who the fuck was brought in. Like, I don't... I think at this point it was like, what? Me? Finnick, Lemon, KRT, and I think the fifth was... His alias was Ryan. And, yeah. It was actually a decent team. It's like, outside of the fact that we never really had a tournament where we had like all 5 players, and like our best result was when we had 2 fucking stand-ins. And then KRT basically asked us for the demo and basically, yeah, broke it down for us, which was kind of nice. And yeah, it was actually, it's like, I also broke the demo down, I think, on one of my streams. Probably one of my first ones, because this was one of the first tournaments we played. It was actually part of the on-screen Challenger Cup, and we lost 16-14 to basically globals, which was quite good at... son of a fuck. That hurt. Rip a jaw. Kappa. We played matchmaking. We got hammered a load of times whenever we did try to enter tournaments. Like, we'd literally be playing against level 10s. I think that's why KRT left the first time. And, yeah. I don't know if I've already inspected the skin, but oh well. Yeah, it's like, it was just boring. It's like, yeah, nothing really much happened during this time. It's like, that 5-man roster, we didn't really do much other than enter a few tournaments and get wrecked. It's like, Ryan discovered a new meta of, a Negev in apps. I kid you not. He used the Anchor B apps. And it's like, if he was having a bad game, just give him a fucking Negev and he'd be godly. I even used the Negev sometimes to hold mid. Because, you know, I wanted to kind of make it, I was like the secondary AWPer. So yeah, I volunteered to take mid on Mirage. Fortunately, we didn't play Cash, because I fucking detest mid on Cash. But yeah. Fortunately, the times we did play it, I also didn't have to play mid. But yeah, so... we then stopped practicing due to... I don't know if his name was actually Ryan, but... Yeah. He had a busy schedule in it, and then KRT made the decision to kick him. We then brought in Afghani Allen, and he kind of became a... he became the new IGL. Yeah, and basically organised the team. I think we did maybe 1 tournament with him. If anyone from Keeper/Cosmos like Finnick or Lemon's watching, do you remember if we did do any actual tournaments with Afghani Allen? But yeah, okay, so we were planning to do the major, obviously, but we'll talk about the major qualifier for London 2018 after. Well, in a minute. We then, so yeah, it's now the 5 of us, me, Lemon, KRT, Finnick, and Afghani Allen. Afghani Allen was moving to America, well, said that he was going to basically be moving to America, so we needed to get 5th. I think there were two people, Alpha and Onyx, and due to reasons, well, they both basically get onto the team. Well, so, yeah. So yeah, they both. I think it was Onyx that was chosen to be like the last member of Keeper, but yeah, then eventually KRT left. This was like I think the third or fourth time, and it would also be permanent. I think, because I don't think he was ever part of any Cosmos lineup. But yeah, people. It's like he kept on like leaving and rejoining. This was like the fourth or third time, and yeah, the core will say of what became the core, like me, Lemon, and Finnick were really pissed about it. It's like we would. Because, yeah, like, we had literally the major qualifier coming up, and we had some other qualifiers for stuff that I don't think we did well in. But, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, so KLT leaves and doesn't give Finnick control of the, doesn't give him, like, captain on the fucking Face It team thing. So, Finnick not wanting to change, like, the design of the logo basically creates Cosmos. Yeah, I kid you not. That's literally how Cosmos was formed. Everyone was royally pissed. So yeah, we brought in both Oval and Onyx to replace Adam. KLT and... so he had many aliases. Sometimes, yeah, he called himself Adam. Sometimes he called himself KRT, which I think stood for King Arthur or some shit. Because that's what his picture was. And then, so him and Afghani Allen, who was moving to America, got replaced. The only difference is, due to the fact that Afghani Allen had that's literally his alias, anyway, had literally, man like for being online. So yeah, he's still part of the Snapchat group. Like, we basically made him coach because he created a load of strats and like setups for us that we did try to use. And then I guess we'll say June, July comes around, and it's like the major. I don't even remember when the major qualifier was, but yeah, we bummed out of that. I think Oval temporarily left. I'm still not sure, but yeah, I think we didn't actually play another game. I think we played a few games versus Cos, and we had one more qualifier after that, but yeah. And then, yeah, everyone was just pissed. It was actually a fun experience, I'll admit, playing in the major qualifier. Sure, we only got, one round? I'm starting to see a pan. We had some good moments, we were on screen stream because we played against him in his Challenger Mode Cup. That was kind of cool. I believe the first round we didn't have to play anyone, so we basically forfeited. So we basically, got to move straight to the second round where we played on screen. And we got slaughtered 16-1. I've actually broken down that demo. And I talk about how, we could have probably have got at least an extra 3, 4, 5 rounds. Obviously we weren't winning it, but, there were some rounds we probably should have won. I'm just going to put that out there. It's no matter what we did, we just couldn't. And then, they went for knives and shit, and basically, we were like, lol, and we basically got around. But anyway, eventually, August comes along, and I don't really know what happened. We just stopped practicing. And I was starting to not like matchmaking because I was starting to not win. But I was also winning a lot on Rainbow Six Siege. So it was I was basically saying R6 is better in the fucking Cosmos chat before Cosmos was officially disbanded in early September. And so I went away for a week to Great Yarmouth. I don't know what the fuck happened, but Danny 2K basically announced that, it started off with Phoenix basically saying that he couldn't be asked for competitive CS, and that he didn't want to be pro, but he'd be happy to stand in. So Danny basically disbanded the team because of it. Feels bad, man. The rest of the video can be used looking at my gold pick'em trophy, which I'll actually show off now. I'm just a nerd. Admittedly, I did awful with this stage, but still. I am very good at this. Anyway, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's like, I was gonna give it to the... Had Cosmos had continued, I was gonna give it until, like, after the Face It Major before I was like... Yeah, it's like, the Face It Major... It's like, if I didn't have a good time at the Face It Major, I was gonna be like, yeah, I can't be asked for CSGO, basically, anymore. And I would have done a similar long message to what Finnick did, but, oh well. Shit happens, and yeah. The team was already disbanded. And I had a good time anyway, so I probably would have ended up with, like, yeah, my love for CS is now, like, revitalized. And it's like, yeah, feels good, man. Let's win. But yeah. Honestly, it's like, there were times where I was pissed with the team because, like, yeah. I still don't understand some of the logic, like, buying on the 13th round. I mean, when they have 13 rounds. Fuck's sake. Hiccup, so... Cunt. Yes. RIP. Demonetization, Kappa. Right, yeah, there were times where I was pissed. It's like, overall, having Team Prac to look forward to on the evening was actually what made CS kinda interesting. So yeah, when the opportunity came, I joined Striker. You see, everyone's literally global on fucking... Everyone's literally global on Wingman. I probably want to feel unique, Kappa, but yeah. I'm just happy to be global. It would be nice if I could also get global here, Kappa. But yeah. So a few months, it was literally a month ago now, I think. Maybe a month or two ago. But yeah. Wait, no. It'd have been about a month ago. It'd have been like within like the last month and maybe 2 weeks, month and a half. But yeah. So there was a notification in the D2K Discord that basically said, yeah, you can join. If you like this, we'll try and form 2 or 3 teams. I mean 1 or 2 teams. I naturally reacted. A group of people formed Boys in Blue. And I think it was like, what, me? Danny, Scruffy, Jacob, Phil, and Lemon that would form Striker, but I don't know what happened. It's like, we played one game together, sort of, and yeah. I think we had a stand-in, though. Yeah, we played a game with a stand-in, because I forget which player wasn't available, yeah. I think a week went by, and then I messaged, I think it was Scruffy, asking, like, when Team Prac was, and it was like, oh yeah, the team's been disbanded. Rip Striker, and on that note, I'm going to end the stream. I mean, not stream. Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna end my podcast here. Yeah. I might also incorporate like a Q&A thing, and yeah. This has been Willsgcreed. Thank you for watching if you still are, and yeah. Why the fuck is there skipped frames? Ah, that's annoying. I wonder what caused that. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. This is the end of Willsgcreed stream. I mean, podcast, and I will see you next time. Okay, wait, no, before I end it, for real. We will probably turn this into either once a week or once every 2 weeks. Depends on what you want. Peace and goodbye. See you next time in a few weeks' time, possibly. Or see you on Tuesday if you decide to join us for that stream, basically. Bye.